Welcome back to another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Today we have a post asking, am I the asshole for telling my dad I've had enough and his wife's grief will not change my mind? My mom died when I, 17 male, was a baby, so I don't remember her, but her family was a big presence in my life and I vacation with them every summer, 2020 excluded. Dad met his wife when I was 7. They were together for 6 months when she told me she loved me, after meeting her 3 other times before that, and she could not wait to give me another mom. I told her I didn't want another mom. She was sad but said she understood. They married a few months after that, and then when I was 9 she and my dad sat me down and told me she wanted to adopt me and that she loved me so much and her dream was to be my mom. I told them I still didn't think of her as my mom. She asked if I loved her enough to try to give it a shot and we could wait on the adoption until I was ready. I said I didn't want to. She then said to do it because I loved her. Dad said there was no woman more deserving. I told them I didn't love her enough to let her be my mom. She cried. My dad told me he didn't know why I was lying, but therapy would help me see I loved her. I did go to therapy. I didn't change my mind on letting her be my mom/being adopted by her. So they tried to have a baby of their own. She was not able to get pregnant, but they abandoned the idea of her getting her motherhood dreams out of me, which was good. But she couldn't get pregnant, and so IVF was their next step. I'm not sure on all the details, but they only got enough for one try and they waited and prepped her so the pregnancy would stick. She made it to 14 of 15 weeks and then she miscarried 3 weeks ago. It was bad. She was broken and she ended up staying in the hospital so they could help her. My dad decided that now I need to give her what she wants. That 10 years of knowing her and 9-ish years of her being his wife means she has been my mom whether I like it or not, and I need to start showing her that I love and care about her. He told me the adoption would mean the world to her and would be the biggest help while she grieves. I told him I had enough and his wife's grief was not enough for me to let her adopt me. I told him I did not think of her as my mom, I did not love her, I was not a toy that could fill her motherhood desire. I told him I'm a real person, his son and mom's son, and while I don't know her, you can't just ask someone to be adopted to give another person their dream. He told me he was disappointed in me and expected me to be more compassionate and loving to her after all this time. Am I the asshole? Before we go into the comments, I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, please give us a like and share your thoughts with us. If you would be also gracious enough to subscribe, I post every day. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Now let's go to the comments. Venetrix2 says, not the asshole. Honestly, it sounds like they've sabotaged her chances of having a healthy, loving relationship with you by trying to force the issue. You can't force someone to care about someone, that's just not how feelings work. They need to start respecting how you feel. Honestly, I do feel sorry for this woman. It sounds like she's been through some serious trauma, but it's not your job to fix that for her. Emotional_koala_ says, not the asshole. Oh duckling, my heart breaks for you. You lost your mom, then your dad and stepmother fell in love with the idea of a perfect family. It was never actually about you. You deserve better from the adults in your life. You are not a bad person for not wanting to be a kidshake prop in their lives. I wish you all the best for next year when you hit 18 and can begin to set boundaries as an adult with them both. Vintage Catleaf Doom says, not the asshole. Your dad told you that you were lying about not loving her and therefore needed therapy. Do I detect an odor of gas lamp in the room? In all seriousness though, her grief does not mean she is owed something from you that you do not feel. And even if you did feel comfortable with the adoption and all that, it doesn't seem like your dad and stepmom would stop there, as they have yet to respect your boundary. If she wants a child, then there are countless children in foster care and group homes around the world dreaming of a loving family. When she is ready, she and your father can look into those options. But under no circumstances is she owed you as her child. Slender Manismadad says, OP stated, he told me he was disappointed in me and expected me to be more compassionate and loving to her after all this time. He is disappointed you're not trying to fix his wife. Which you can't do and never could. This was always trying to band-aid over her actual issues. You're almost an adult, you're going to be gone anyway. You're absolutely correct that you're not a toy to fulfill her fantasies. Not the asshole. I don't think she loves you, I think she desperately wants to be a mom. She would love anything child-shaped that she can own. There's a good chance she married your dad because he already had a kid. I'm disappointed you weren't able to go live with someone more stable. Renica says. Not the asshole. Could you possibly stay with your grandparents or other family? You are nearly 18. I would start planning your exit strategy now. You gave the most logical explanation possible, which massive kudos for your emotional intelligence, and was told you're lying. He doesn't see you as his son anymore, only an obstacle to his wife's happiness. I am sorry, Opie, keep the family that loves and treats you right close. And now, for my personal thoughts. This is truly heartbreaking. I'm really sorry for Opie and having to deal with this. Though, it does seem to me as though the ones in the wrong are Opie's father and stepmother. It seems as though once Opie's mother passed, his father didn't process the loss and wanted a replacement mother. Found this lady who seemed to want to be nothing more than a mother. Which is lovely, but in their desperation, they seem to have forgotten or chosen to ignore that OP will always have his own thoughts and perceptions. Opie is now placed in a situation where no matter how he is looked at, he will be seen as the asshole, especially with how I can easily imagine how his father would make him look to other family members just for this whole adoption issue. Opie, you are not the asshole. In my opinion, you have every right to choose whether to be adopted or not. And as some of the comments stated, you are going to be 18 soon and maybe some separation will be healthy. This isn't going away anytime soon. Have you been in OP's position? What would you do? Also, what do you think? Please comment below and share your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you all think. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. If you like this story, please click the subscribe button and give us a like. I appreciate you for making this journey with me. Until next time, friends.